Well, hello there. Today I have here a retro laptop, and I want to show people for a while. I don't seem to find any information on it on Google and the web and YouTube. No one really shows this laptop for what I could find. So I thought I'd give you a first look and see if anyone actually knows anything about it or had one early on. Just to so check it out. So this is a Inovance laptop. Um, I'm currently filming this from Portugal, so probably a European company uh, of the computers, and this is model number 300 486DX. So it has an Intel 486 processor inside. You also get a serial number of the device, and the back is pretty much basic. It has some good inputs. Just turn this around. So it has a PS2 serial printer ports, and has a VGA output, and also another serial COM port, and that's the DC input and the power button. It has a 2.5-inch floppy drive controller right here. In here is the battery compartment. It actually has a very heavy battery. Just give me a second, I can show you. Sorry about that. So it's a big battery pack for this particular model. Does not hold any charge, of course. After all, this computer is probably around 20 years old. Sorry about that again. Just pushing the plastic back in. So here's the laptop open. It has a trackball mouse, which is really nice. It also has a separate numpad on the right side and a full-size keyboard. The keys are really comfortable to type on. They are a bit yellowed, as you can see, but the feel is actually pretty good. I like it a lot. So we have a screen, which is, I believe, a TFT screen. It has some controller knobs on the right side, and it displays a black and white image, and so no color there. And it has a lot of motion blur, so I think that's a TFT screen, but I'm not really sure right now. So here we go. We're gonna power it on. We also come with its power supply, external power supply, and it also have the case for it, which this was a dumpster dive, and I found it just like this inside of this case, which seems to be like the perfect case for this device. So I believe this is some sort of case that you could bought with the device. Very good case, leather-like case, very nice. So here we go. Just another model reference. So it's black and white 310, and just give me a second while I plug this in. I'm sorry about that again. So it's plugged in. So let's try to boot it up. Sometimes it does not boot up. I'm sorry for the noise, by the way. Sometimes the computer does not boot up. It just blinks the lights and nothing comes up on the screen. So sometimes I have to try to power it on a few times before it actually works. But let's see if we can do it on the first try. All right. And we got success. First try. So what do we got? So I'm controlling the brightness and the contrast on these knobs. That seems quite good. So you can see their BIOS references. and so it has 4 megs of RAM apparently, and that we got a CMOS error, of course. It has internal battery. So here we go. You can see very well there. Let's just fix it up. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. Okay. So we got the standard CMOS setup, auto detect hard drive. So I think I'm going to do that first, because the hard drive actually has things on it which are already put in and came with the device. So standard CMOS. So we got a date, of course. You got a calendar, which is nice. This is a pretty BIOS considering the time. So how do I change? So page up, page down, there we go. So see, today is September and 22 or 23. Today's 23, I think. And let's put, oh, I'm going down. And 2017, so it's a Saturday, that is correct. So today is 23. Now, what time it is, I have no idea. So it's 16. Nope, also not like that. Nope. So 16:03, 04, okay. So we got boot sequence, we got the hard drive which already auto detect. It's a 250 megabyte hard drive, which is nice for a laptop back then. We got hard drive type, so we got the display boot type, which is flat panel. I could change that. We can also change that in software inside of the computer, which basically it's the controller to say, like, I want the picture on the embedded monitor or an external monitor. And the same way you can switch around on modern laptops, you can also do that here. So picture on the main monitor, picture on the outside monitor, picture on both, and just rotate that. This is like a boot setting, so it tells you that every time you boot in this mode. So the CPU is automatic. PCIe circuits, and the LCD contrast just lets you put in text mode, which is the actual resolution of this LCD. Resolution or color, I'm sorry about that. So there it is, that's the RAM. Again, basic memory, external memory gives about 4 megs of RAM. So let's exit, and we're going to write to CMOS and exit so that I can change the default settings. So it just starts up, okay, so it detects a hard drive. So we got a 46DX and 1.44 meg floppy, hard disk type, and all the memory that we saw before. So basically the settings that you set on the BIOS there. So we got a MS-DOS. Let's see, so version. No, it's not version, it's ver? Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. So it's MS-DOS version 6.22. See, I got some stuff on the hard drive already. Something it came with, I did not install, was Windows 3.11. So it has that pre-installed. It also has Office pre-installed. So this was a Office computer, I believe, because there were not many games. I mean, there were no games. There were only productivity software. So I put some games in, of course, and just played around with it a bit. I put some C compilers there too, just to, you know, for the fun, because, you know, you're compiling on an older CPU, which is kind of cool. Something that was more oriented to C programming. That's pretty cool to do some cool things. So there we go. Stop rambling and let's I don't know. Well, let's open Windows, and then we open some games. So there we go. Windows 3.11. This is in Portuguese, so the Windows in full Portuguese, and Office is too. It has everything in Portuguese. So there we go. Got Microsoft Office. You got the Office tab right here. As you can see, I'm moving the mouse with the trackball. Feels very, very nice. I like it a lot. So there we go. We got Word, for example. Let's open up Word. See what we do. There we go, Microsoft Word. It's not very fast, 46, but still. There we go. Also, the hard drive is probably getting a lot weak too. Still haven't had any issues, but it will come. I know it will. So we got Microsoft Word. Everything works as supposed. There we go. So let's close that up. And I don't know, let's open the programs. And we already got the games tab open up in here. But see what we got. Also got some printer drivers installed. It was nice. And we got those monitor settings that we see before on BIOS. There we go. So got panel, CRT, Simul Scan, Wing panel. So we got all these resolutions, and we can actually set it up like what we want. And okay, that's nice. Very complete product right here. So let's do some games. So we got some games here. We got some Commander Keen 1, got some Elite, got some Wolfenstein 3D, and we got some SimCity. So we got some Battle Chess. Battle Chess is very slow. I don't know why. When you actually ask the computer to do something, it just goes very, very slow. There we go. I can't even start the game, see? It's locked. I can't even start the game. Yep, it crashed. I don't know why. I don't know. Uh-oh, it's doing something. No, it's not doing anything. So let's shut it down. Let's try that again. Very quickly. When I'm not gonna show you the whole game, so you get here forever, but I'm gonna show you I don't know, maybe Wolfenstein 3D, because the other ones are really, I don't know, more basic. SimCity is also really cool, but it's SimCity 1, so it's nothing special. So there we go, Wolfenstein 3D. There we go. Open up. It takes all memory. I tried to put Doom here, but my range of conscience that day regarding memory did not slip my mind. Did not. So we got new game. We got Escape from Wolfenstein, and bring it on. Not gonna play a lot, just to show you. There we go. So we got Wolfenstein 3. I can see the motion blur on the TFT. It's really bad. But if you connect to a normal monitor, it works great and has a good colors there too. So here we go. This is it. This is the computer itself. And just one thing left to show you, which I did not do, so I'm gonna do right now, is I'm gonna shut down the computer. I'm going to unplug the power supply, and I'm going to show you inside the keyboard, which is really handy and it works quite well. So you open up like that. You unhook these two little tabs right here. Don't open up the keyboard on its back, and there we go. You can see inside the internal. So we got the Intel 46DX2 processor right there. We got the BIOS right there. This is the floppy drive, and that's a little bit of the battery you can see there. And right here we got the PCI MI controller there. And I don't see any RAM chips right here, or RAM slots for saying. So I don't know, maybe this computer has inbuilt RAM. It has these two sockets right here. I don't know if this is some sort of RAM expansion or something like an upgrade card, something for, I don't know, maybe more sound or something. This actually has only a speaker, which I did not mention, so it has a speaker lead only, and that's it. That is the computer. Again, I don't know anything about this computer. I can't find anything, can't find the company, can't find who made it, anything. Can't find anything. So if you guys know anything, just hit me up in the comments. And this is it. Thank you very much for watching this video. This was just a quick video, something I thought I could collaborate on the MS-DOS community and retro laptop community, which I follow. Really silent. I'm one of those guys that does not talk on the forums but reads a lot of those things. So just thought I could contribute a little bit, and thank you very much once again. See you later, guys. Have a nice weekend.